Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Facebook Live. If you happen to be watching this from YouTube or Rumble, welcome to the Digital Marketing Warrior video channel, the place to come to be inspired in creating your wealth. In today's video, I'm going to be going over another Aweber tutorial for 2023 on how to navigate the back office so that you know where everything is at. If this is your first time here and you're watching this from the Facebook Live, don't forget to follow me on Facebook by hitting that follow button on my profile so you can see all of my content on your newsfeed. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, some hearts, share this out to the world. If you happen to be watching this from YouTube or Rumble, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, so that you don't miss out when I roll out some new content. Okay, so if you're just getting started with email marketing and you have Aweber as your autoresponder, but you're not sure how to navigate the back office, well, this tutorial is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in showing you where everything is at, so you're not going to be confused in figuring out where to find certain things. Okay, so I'm logged into my back office in Aweber. And if we look to the left, you have this list of things that you can go to. So first one right here is list. So depending on how you have this set up, if you want to switch over to another list, let's say you have more than one list, what you want to do is you want to hover over this list rectangle bar and then just select what list you want to go on. You also have the options of managing your list as well as creating a new list. So this is where you would go to create a new list or manage whatever list that you have going on. Now, if we look over to quick menu. So quick menu, this pop-up window pops up, and this is where you can easily go to access certain things. So there's a list of things. You can go explore that on your own time. I'm not going to go over it over here, but there's certain things you can find, like you can go to the draft emails, you can go to campaigns, add new subscriber, you can go to manage list, manage billing, etc., etc. So if you're looking for a certain option within this menu, go to quick menu, and chances are you're going to find it on this pop-up window. So let's go back over here. But let me also show you how to navigate through this list of options on the menu that's to the left. So if we go over to messages right here, we click the drop-down arrow, you'll see different things over here. So you'll see drafts, broadcast, split test, email template manager. If you're just getting started with email marketing, let's say you're promoting an affiliate marketing business opportunity, you want to just only be concerned about these two. So if we actually go to drafts, click that. And as you can see, I have a list of emails that I have saved to my drafts. This is actually where you can go to look at what emails that you have written, and you can also make a copy of those emails. Make sure you save that all into drafts. Now, if you want to create a new email, let's say you're just getting started and this is completely blank, what you want to do is you want to hover over to where it says create message, and you want to click on drag and drop email builder. Click that, and you're going to be taken over to this part right over here. Now, there's actually a tutorial in which I go over how to craft your emails. I suggest you find that video. It's under email writing for beginners. The title is something like that, but I'll have it in this video above, or maybe in the video description. And so I go over how to actually craft emails in here. I'm not going to be going over it over here because I cover it in another video, but this is here so that you can write your emails. And I'll be sure to link a video to where you can actually take a look at how to do that. Okay, so that's what you would do on drafts. This is where you would go to create your emails. Just remember, it's a drag and drop email builder. Don't worry about all these other things unless you're advanced. You only want to worry about drag and drop email builder. Now, if we go to broadcast, let's go over here. Now, broadcast. So you could see that I have my opens and clicks displayed over here. This is the area that you would go to see what your opens and clicks are like. So as you could see, I just sent out an email not too long ago, earlier today. It's still running, but it's showing me my opens, my clicks, whatever bounced, and complaints. So if we go down here, you could see that I have different numbers going on over here. Now, let's say you have an email in which it says bounced. What that simply means is somebody clicked on your email and then hopped off right away. I wouldn't worry too much about that, because there's going to be some people that are just going to end up doing that, and there's nothing you can do to change that. So on some of your emails, that's going to happen. Now, what you want to make sure also is you want to make sure, most importantly, from the broadcast, when you're actually sending out emails to your list, you want to focus on keeping the complaints at 0%. If this number gets too high, that's going to cause a lot of problems. So make sure that when you're sending out emails, make sure that the complaints stay at 0%. Okay? Now, that's for the sent part of broadcast. If we go to scheduled, you can actually see that if you schedule out your emails, you will actually find it under broadcast and go under scheduled. So like, let's say you forgot to put the appropriate time. Let's say, oh my gosh, I forgot to put the time for one of my emails. This is what you would do. You would go to settings, and you would go over here where it says, when should this message be sent? You can actually change the time if you need to. But let's say also you want to send it to a certain segment on your list. Let's say you're sending out an email, then you realize, oh my gosh, I forgot to send it to my appropriate segment of my list. So what you would do is you would go to who should receive this message, click edit over here, and then where it says send to subscribers in this segment, click that drop down arrow. And then if you have any segments on your list, this is where you would go to select the appropriate one that you want to send your message to. Let's say also you forgot tag automations. Let's say you're segmenting your list, and let's say you're sending out an email, and then you realize, oh my gosh, I forgot to tag one of my emails. So you would go to, do you want to tag automations? You would go edit, and then this is the area that you would go to add your tags, remove tags, etc. But this is the area that you would do it in. So we're going to go hop out of that part. And this is also where you would do your split test too. You can do split testing with your emails with different subject lines. I'm not going to go over it in this tutorial. I may do a separate video covering that portion, but just know that split tests are under the messages tab. You can either go to split test from the menu, or you can go under broadcast and select split test. This is also where you would find the newsletter hub, but I'm not going to go over that because that's not really important. Now, let's go over to automation. Let's go over to campaigns and pay close attention to this one. If we go over to campaigns, this is where you would have your indoctrination series set up for whatever it is that you're promoting. You would go over here to create campaign, and then it would look something like this. Here, let me give you a preview of it. If I click on this, this is the page that you would be taken to. So this is where you would go to set up your indoctrination series of 5 to 7 emails and make sure that you have this set up appropriately so that it can get moved over to another segment of your list. Now, let's say you want to take a look at the results from your indoctrination series. This is what you would do. Hover over this area right here where my mouse is and click on the eye where it says preview. And then you will see the opens and clicks that you got from your indoctrination series emails. So these are my numbers for this indoctrination series. And that's where you would find it. And if you wanted to change out one of those emails, you can do that too, just as long as you click on this and you can edit any of these messages if you need to. So this is where you would go to create your indoctrination series. You would go under automation, click campaigns, and click create campaign. Okay, now there's another part that says list automation. I wouldn't worry about that if you're a beginner, but just know that if you're looking for list automation, if you do that, all that advanced stuff, just know that it's under automation, list automation. Okay, so let's move on to subscribers. If we go over here where it says subscribers, this is where you can see the emails, the leads that you're getting onto your list. Now, so just know that you would find it under subscribers here. And for add subscribers, let's say you want to import a CSV file. This is where you would go to do it. So you can do one at a time or import multiple. Now, if you have, like, let's say 50, 100, 450 leads from a CSV file that you want to import, this is where you would go. So you would click import multiple, and then it's going to ask you to drop your CSV file. And then make sure that when you get asked if they have to confirm to opt in, make sure that you have that turned off. Also, make sure that it's going to ask you, where did they sign up? So what I would do if I was doing this is I would just put the link to one of my offers, and that should cover it. But this is where you would go to import leads if you have them on a CSV file. And over here, you can look at import history. This is where it would simply tell you how many imports did you do on a certain day. And this is just for your information. There's also subscriber tools here, which you can check that out. But I wouldn't actually worry about this. Just leave this alone. And if we go down here, you have landing pages, sign-up forms. Just know that this is over here. Don't worry about that. And list options, we click on that. Well, this is all there in case you want to look at it. This is list settings, tags, custom fields. Web push, don't worry about that, but it's there if you need it. And then reports, that's there if you need it. Reports, tracking, integrations, if you do that sort of thing, and help. So let's say you get stuck on anything. This is where you would go to ask for help. So over here, you can enter whatever question that you may have, or you can find it under the subscribers category, the messages, or getting started. There's actually a getting started with Aweber video in which it will just show you what to do when you're just getting started and using this autoresponder. Then there's also these other things. They have live support, 24/7 email, live chat, and also phone if you want to speak to them on the phone. There's also master email marketing, email tips delivered. You can follow them on their social media over here. And let's say you want to change out your billing information. You would go under, hover over where it says your name, click on that, and click on my account. Under my account, that's the area you would go if you need to change your billing information. Let's say you want to use a different card, you can find that out under my account. But let's say you forget where everything is over here. You can always go to quick menu. And let's say you want to find out, okay, how do I change my billing information? Let's say you don't remember how to do that. Go to quick menu and scroll down all the way to manage billing. And it will take you over there as fast as humanly possible. And for all the others, in case you forget where is where, just make sure that quick menu is your friend. Just make sure you go to quick menu and just select whichever one that you need to go to in your back office. Okay, so let's go back over here. I trust you got a ton of value out of this Aweber tutorial and how to navigate the back office. And if you did, this is what I'd like you to do right now. If you're watching from the Facebook Live, I'd like you to comment a 1 down below this video, and I'll be sure to message you over Messenger about marketing resources that you can get involved in starting as soon as today. If you happen to be watching this from YouTube or Rumble, this is what I would like you to do. Check out the marketing resources down below in the video description. Select the one that best suits your needs and start today in creating the online marketing success that you know you deserve. With that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for joining me on this Aweber tutorial. Have an amazing day wherever you may be, wherever time zone that you're watching this from, and I'll see you on the next video very soon. Take care.